Hello and welcome everyone to another flight simulator video. This is Captain Haley speaking, and
you can call me Clive or CJ.
Numlock on.
I would also like to give a special welcome to my dearest and most precious girlfriend Angela. This is flight 1 of 2. We are heading off to New York City from Phoenix. This video we are ending in Monroe, Louisiana, an airport that I used to fly out of all the time when I was up in Ruston. Yeah, Ruston is just about equal distance between Shreveport and Monroe, and I always flew out of Monroe. Yeah, Monroe's a little bit closer. But yep, I've got my trusty 737 MAX 8 again. So, passengers are now boarding. And in just a few minutes I'm going to get the clearance and set everything up for departure. I would like to take this opportunity to invite everyone to subscribe to my flight simulator list, BVI Aviators. The link is in the description, or you can just send a blank email to bviaviators plus subscribe at groups.io. I would also like to take this opportunity to let everyone know about a fantastic buy, sell, and trade list. The Blind Trading Post. While I do not own the list, I know quite a few people on that list. I've found it is a great list. One is fair. There's no heavy-handed moderation on that list, which is great. And if you wish to subscribe to that list, you can do so by sending a blank email to blind-tradingpost plus subscribe at groups.io. I am now going to go work on getting things ready for departure, so I shall return in a few minutes.
Talking flight monitor. Talking flight monitor. Primary tabs. Missed data. Vertical speed. Hold data item. False column. Vertical speed data items 2 0 0 0 2000 feet from where nav mock date. Latitude. Heading data. Engine. Autopilot. Attitude. Hold date. Approach. Altitude. Altimeter. Airspeed. Hold. Airspeed data item 0 2. Airspeed 0. Missed data item. Altimeter inches data item 29.92. Lockheed Martin.
While I'm thinking of it, you will not see me use GSX in this video because apparently it is still broken. I'm not sure what broke it, but I think a computer restart might fix it, hopefully. I'll test it before my next video. I'm hoping that's the case. Fortunately, a reinstall is usually pretty easy. Just have to go through the live updater. That usually fixes things. So anyway, that is why you will not see GSX in this video.
Com 100. Talking flight monitor. Talking.
Phoenix, local ATIS information. Foxtrot, winds 250 at 12, visibility 50, clouds, view 12,000, broken 25,000, temperature 35, dew point 2, altimeter 29er 65, landing and departing, runway 25, right,
2,
advise
alt
delivery
9,
you have
9,
information.
dot, 6,
Foxtrot.
5. Altimeter, 1004, 29 points. Lockheed Martin Regiment. Sent, Com 118 point. Talking flight.
Delivery.
Airspeed, AJL out, missed data item, communications data item expanded. Transponder data item 1200.
southwest, 11, cleared to the Kilo, Mike, Lima, Uniform, Airport, as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 370. Within 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 4166. Departure frequency 124.
Squawk 4100. Missed data. AGL. Airspeed. Altimeter in. Altimeter. Altitude. Date item 0.
Kilo, Mike,
8.
Lima,
Alt 0.
Uniform,
0.
Airport,
Missed date
as
item
filed.
expanded.
Climb and
Altitude. Date
maintain
item 8000.
8,000.
AP altitude. Altitude.
Flight
Approach.
level
ASL. Attitude.
370.
Autopilot master switch. Date.
Squawk
Engine 1 throttle. Engine 2. Engine. Engine. Heading date. Heading date item 0. 2.
124.1,
Heading date 2.
Southwest
6. 0. Missed date item expanded. Heading date item 260.
11, read back
Lockheed Martin.
correct.
Talking. Heading date. Engine 2. Engine 1. Autopilot. Attitude. Hold date. AS. Approach. Hold date. Altitude. Lock date item false collapsed. Lockheed Martin.
How is everyone doing today? Yeah, I've kind of had a migraine that I finally got rid of, fortunately, and I was actually trying to do videos last night, and, well, let's just say issues have arisen. My, Concorde will no longer fly correctly, or I would have just done a flight straight to New York. My B-52, which is a plane that I don't fly very often, I couldn't get that to work. I haven't tried my 787 or my C-17 yet, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do a reinstall of things, I think.
Delivery, American 1404, ready for clearance to Denver Airport.
American 1404. Delivery cleared to the
Yeah,
Denver
so far
Airport.
the only planes that
Climb
will
and maintain
work
8,000.
correctly
Squawk 4336.
on my
Departure frequency
A330,
124.1.
Cleared
my
to the
737
Denver Airport, as filed.
Max 8
Squawk
and
4336.
737-700.
Departure 124.1. American
The
1404.
CRJ
American
700, even
1404.
though
Read back correct.
it doesn't want to climb to its normal cruising altitude, and the CRJ 900. Right now, those are the planes I have working. The rest of them are going to require some work, most likely a reinstall.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please
Numlock
make
off.
sure you
Number one, fuel
close
valve.
it
Numlock
as a
on.
courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
I will tell you, the 737 MAX 8 is very nice. For one, it's way quieter than the other 737s. And the seats are much more comfortable. And this actually was really interesting. Usually I always sit at the bulkhead because, well, that's where I find the most legroom.
Central City, Arizona, United States.
The Max
2.3
8,
nautical
I
miles,
was
280
in row
degrees.
4. I had almost as much legroom there as I would at the bulkhead, if not a little bit more. So that was interesting. Anyway, I'm going to let these passengers finish boarding, and I will return when we are ready to depart.
Delivery United 1904, ready for clearance to Los Angeles Airport.
United 1904, delivery cleared to the Los Angeles Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 8000, squawk 4254, departure frequency 124.1.
Cleared to the Los Angeles Airport as filed. Squawk 4254, departure 124.1. United 1904.
United 1904, readback correct.
Delivery, Frontier 2822. Ready for clearance to Atlanta Hartsfield Airport.
Frontier 2822. Delivery cleared to
Central
the
City,
Atlanta
Arizona,
Hartsfield
United States.
Airport.
2.3 nautical miles,
Climate
280 degrees.
8,000. Squawk 3356. Departure frequency 124.1.
Clear to the Atlanta Hartsfield Airport as filed. Squawk 3356. Departure 124.1. Frontier 2822.
Frontier 2822. Readback correct.
Well, the Cincinnati Reds blew it tonight. Yeah, I do have die-hard Cubs fans down in
We're ready
Louisiana
to go when you are.
who I'm very close friends with, and well, the Reds came within 1 point of tying the game, and then Ian Happ had to hit another home run. That was it. The Reds never could catch up after that. 7-3. Was it 7-3 or 7-4? I think it was 7-3. Might have been 7-4. But in either case, the Reds lost. And I'm hoping they win at least one of these games, or a couple of them, because then bragging rights at least. So anyway, we are ready for departure, so I'm going to get things set up and we will get out of here shortly.
E. Door 1 closed. V. Seatbelt sign on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen,
Knock
and
off.
welcome aboard Flight 11 with service to Louisiana. Our flight time will be roughly 2
Beacon light
hours.
armed.
And 50
Okay,
minutes.
beacon lights
Beacon on,
Note
beacon
the
mission
cabin
on.
doors now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all call.
Com 1, 119.75.
Ground, Southwest 11 at 08, ready to push.
Southwest 11. Cleared to push. Start at your discretion. Contact ground when you're ready. On 119.75.
Ground on 119.75,
F.
Southwest
Dot. Parking
11.
brake off. P. Parking brake on. Parking brake off. Number 1 fuel valve open. Number 2 fuel valve open.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Start
please direct
engine
your
number
complete
2.
attention to the flight attendants.
Didn't
as they
get that.
demonstrate the
Repeat,
safety
please.
features of
Engine
our
start.
aircraft.
Yes.
You will notice a light illuminated
Thank
above
you.
your
Starter
seat.
engaged.
When this light
Engine
is
2.
illuminated, please
Number 2
fasten
starter
your
valve
engaged.
seatbelt
open.
low and
Engine
tight
2
across
into.
your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion
Fuel
of the
flow.
buckle.
Engine 2.
We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence.
Parking brake on. Number 2
There are
ignition
several
on. Number 2
emergency
start off.
exits on this aircraft. Please
Start
take a few
engine
moments now
one.
to locate your nearest exit.
Starting engine
Some
number
areas,
1.
your nearest exit may be
Number 1 start
Valve
P.
open.
If we
Engine
need to
1
evacuate
into.
the aircraft,
Parking
please
brake
double
off.
check
Parking brake on.
the
American
In the
186.
event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you.
Fuel
Press
flow,
the globe
engine
oxygen,
1.
pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band.
Number 1
behind your
ignition
head.
on. Number 1
Press the
starter
straps
off.
if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is
Engine
flowing to
1
the mask.
generator armed.
If you are traveling with a child,
Affirmative,
someone who
generator
requires
Number 1 generator
engaged.
active.
secure your mask first and
Engine
then
Starter
two
enter
generator
cover.
engine
armed.
Keep
1.
your mask on until a member
Yep,
of the crew
engine
advises you
anti-ice.
to
Engine
remove it.
anti-ice. 1
In the
selected.
unlikely
On.
event of a water landing, a
Anti-ice
life
off.
vest is located in a pouch
Engine
under your seat or
anti-ice.
between
1, 2.
the armrest.
Off.
When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Engine 2
Push it over your
generator
head.
armed.
Wrap the straps around your
Generator
waist
2.
and buckle
Number
up
2
your
generator
belt.
active.
Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the
APU
red
generator
cord
off.
only when
APU shutting
exiting
down.
aircraft. If your
H.
life
Pitot
vest
heat on.
does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual
Central City,
inflation.
Arizona, United
This vest
States.
is
2.3
equipped with
nautical
a
miles,
whistle and
279
light.
degrees.
If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device.
PPH.
Pull
APU
the
shut
cushion
down.
from the seat,
Your
with your arms
comm. Got
into
it.
the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow all personal
Ground,
items.
Southwest,
Make sure your
11
seatbelts are
is
fastened
with you
and seat
at
backs
08,
and turn tables
ready
are all
for
in their
taxi.
full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping. Tampering with, disabling, or
Taxi to
destroying the smoke
runway
detectors
25
located
right
in the
and
laboratory
hold
is
short.
strictly
Auto throttle up. Z.
prohibited by law.
Autopilot master
All of
active.
this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front
Auto
of
brake
you.
RTO.
We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know
Flaps
if you
1.
have any questions. Thank you for flying
Flaps
with us
2.
again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Flaps 4. Flaps 5.
Taxi lights armed.
Yep. Taxi.
Taxi
Lights
on.
switched on.
Numlock on. Talking flight PAC. Ideal flight professional row 1 column 4. Ideal flight professional. Header. Context menu. Exit. Simulate. Flight assistant. Ideal flight professional. Header. Pushback. Set autopilot item. Flight level. Nav 1 frequent. OBS 1. Nav 2. Flight 80. Calls. Maintain. Select nav. Allow. Move to location. Combo box. Private parking. KPHX. KPHX. Runway 26. HD. KPHX. Runway 25. L. Hold short. KPHX. Runway 25. R. Hold short. Set hotkey cycle. Voice setting. Ideal flight. Move to location. Runway 25. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepper 3D registered V4.
Southwest 11
Numlock off.
Monitor Tower 118.7.
Strobe
Monitor
lights
tower
on.
118.7.
Affirmative. Strobe
Southwest,
lights
11.
on.
Landing on.
Approaching.
Strobe on. Com on. 118.70.
Right.
Okay. Taxi.
Approaching.
Lights
Southwest
selected on.
11 Tower,
5.
runway
Right.
5, right, taxiing into position and hold.
Taxi into position and
Approaching.
hold. Runway 25 right.
Ideal flight
Roger.
professional.
Right.
Talking flight monitor row.
11.
Approaching.
Primary tabs
2,
tab. Primary tabs
5.
tab. Altitude lock.
Right.
Data item false.
Approaching.
Space. True.
2,
Missed data item.
5.
Approach hold.
Right.
ASF. Attitude. Autopilot master.
Approaching.
Engine 1 throttle.
2,
Engine 3.
5.
Engine 4 throttle. Heading data
Right.
item. Heading data item 260.
Approaching. 2,
Lockheed Martin registered.
5.
Prepper 3D. Ideal flight.
Right.
Ideal flight. Context menu. Exit.
Approaching.
Simulator. Flight
2,
assist. Ideal flight
5.
professional. Header.
Right.
Move to location.
Approaching. 2, 5. Right. Approaching. 2, 5. Right.
Ideal flight. Flight
Approaching.
assistance. Set auto
2,
flight level. Verdict. Nav.
5.
Nav. Flight
Right.
80.
Approaching.
Maintain speed. Select
2,
navigate. Allow player placing
5.
aircraft. Move to location.
Right.
KPHX. Runway 26.
Approaching.
HDG.
2,
KPHX. Runway 0.
5.
KPHX.
Right.
Runway 25. L.
Approaching.
KPHX.
2,
Set
5.
hotkeys.
Right.
Voice settings. Okay. Ideal flight.
Approaching.
Move to location.
2,
Move to location. Runway.
5.
Lockheed Martin
Right.
registered. Prepper 3D registered V4.
Approaching. 2, 5.
Southwest
Right.
11, winds
Approaching.
250,
2,
at 12,
5.
fly runway
Right.
heading, runway
On
25,
runway.
right,
2,
clear for takeoff.
5.
Ideal flight. Perfect. Talking flight
Right.
monitor. Primary.
My runway heading.
Heading data
clear
item
for
260
takeoff.
unavailable.
Southwest,
Heading data item
11.
206. Heading lock data item false collapsed. Space. True. Missed data item. Heading engine 2. Engine autopilot. Attitude hold data item. ASL out. Approach hold. Altitude lock. Altitude. Altimeter Q. Altimeter inches. Airspeed hold data item false collapsed. Airspeed data item 240. Lockheed Martin. Dot. Parking brake off.
On runway 2, 5. Right. On runway 2, 5. Right.
Ready to go.
35 knots. 56 knots. 82 knots. 105 knots.
Positive climb.
Airborne. 125 knots.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5. Talking flight mon. Talking flight mon. Space. Airs blank. Flap 0. Flap 0. Flap 0. Cancel button. OK button. Primary tabs tab control 240. 240 unselected. Missed data item expanded. Airspeed hold data item false space. Airspeed hold edit selected fall.
Over to
Missed data item expanded. Airspeed hold data item true collapsed. Altimeter Q&A.
Departure.
Altitude lock date approach hold data item false. Altitude lock data item true collapsed. Altitude data item 8000.
8,000.
Southwest.
3,000 feet.
11. Departure. Radar contact. Fly heading 080. Climb and maintain 15,000.
1. Altitude edit 15000. Missed date altitude approach AS auto engine engine. Heading date item 260 unavailable. Heading date item 280. Heading 80. Missed date item expanded. Numlock off. Auto brake off. Numlock on. $4,000 feet.
Departure. Frontier 2822.
Heading 212.
5,500.
Heading 207.
5,000. Frontier 2822. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000. Fly heading 080. Climb and maintain
5,000 feet.
Fly heading 080. Frontier 2822.
Heading 181. 231 knots indicated. $232 knots indicated. Center main 43%, 12,000. Fuel flow, pounds per hour. Engine 1, 4,199. Engine 2, 4,199. Total fuel, 19,470.4 pounds, 2,000. $7,000 feet.
But tonight, 1904 is with you, leaving 5,504, 5,000.
United 1904. Radar contact. Climb and maintain
8,000 feet.
Fly heading 275.
Climb and maintain 15,000. Fly heading 275. Tonight, 1904.
$9,000 feet. $235 knots indicated. Talking flight, Monroe 1 call, talking flight. Heading day to item 80 on heading day to item 80. Engine 4, engine 3, engine, auto, AS, approach, altitude, altimeter, engine, airspeed, hold day to item, airspeed, day to item 202, airspeed edit 5, missed day to altimeter QNH day to item 1004. Altimeter inches day to item 29.65. Airspeed hold day to item true collapsed. Altimeter altitude day to altitude lock day to item altitude day to item 15,000.
Fly heading 070.
Altitude.
Gentlemen, we have now
Approach hold
passed
ASL altitude hold autopilot engine engine
portable electronic
heading day to item 8 heading day to item 87 heading edit missed day to item expanded heading day engine 2 engine 1 autopilot attitude hold day to ASL altitude. Approach hold day to item altitude altimeter QNH day to item altitude day to item 15,000. Lockheed Martin registered prepper 3.
Offer complimentary
11,000 feet.
Thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you will be able to access our wide range of free live TV and state movies library.
Talking flight ideal flight PACX Windows Media Play. Suggest. Lockheed Martin registered prepper 3D Lockheed Martin. Talking flight Monroe 1 talking. Lockheed Martin 12,000 feet.
Southwest 11. Contact Albuquerque Center 125.4.
Albuquerque Center on 125.4.
Com 125.40.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 11 is with you, leaving 12,500 for 15,000.
Talking flight.
Southwest 11.
Primary tabs,
Albuquerque
13,000
Center,
feet.
Roger. Climb and maintain. Flight level 200 at
3, Alpha 7, 0, 0, 0, AP altitude, 37,000 feet. Missed data item expanded. Altitude lock, approach, hold ASL out, attitude, autopilot, engine 2, engine 3, engine 4, heading data item 7, heading data item 70, heading lock data item, indicated airspeed data item, latitude data item, longitude data item, Mach data item 0, Mach hold data item, Mach speed data item, nav lock data item false, Lockheed Martin.
Albuquerque Center, United 1904 is with you at 1000.
United 1904. Albuquerque Center, Roger. Resume on navigation.
Resume our navigation, United 1904.
14,000 feet.
Southwest 11. Traffic 10 o'clock. 6 miles eastbound Frontier Airbus at 15,000.
15,000 feet.
Southwest 11. Frontier 28.
Talking flight, Windows Media Player, suggestions view. Volume button, mute button F7, volume button F, volume slider 50, 55. Lockheed Martin registered prep, Windows Media, talking flight monitor, talking flight monitor.
22.
Lock. 15,549 feet ASL, non-lock off.
Albuquerque Center, November 3334 is with you
Set
at
navigation reference
10,000.
GPS.
November 333.
Selecting
Nav GPS switch set to non-lock on.
Albuquerque Center, Roger.
16,000
Resume
feet.
on navigation.
Talking flight space. Nav lock edited. Heading lock off. Missed data item. Lockheed Martin red.
November 8. Clear of traffic. Resume on navigation. Resume on navigation. November 8. November 11112. Contact approach on 120.5.
Approach
17,000 feet.
0.5 November 11112.
Southwest 3582. Contact approach on 128.65.
Approach on 128.65. Southwest 3582.
Transition altitude.
$18,000 feet.
Altimeter check.
B. Altimeter. Talking flight monitor. Mach speed data item 0.53 unavailable. Mach hold data item false collect. Space. Mach hold active. True selected. Airspeed hold off. Missed data item. Mach data item 0.55. 0.76. Missed data item expanded. Mach data item 0.76. 300 latitude. Indicate heading engine 3 engine 2 engine 1. Attitude hold ASL up 19,000 feet. Altitude lock data item true collapse. Altitude data item 37,000. 2 0 0 0 0. Missed data item expanded. Altitude data item 20,000. Lockheed Martin.
At 10,000.
America 5867. Albuquerque Center, Roger. Resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation. American 5867.
Zero feet per minute. 20,000 feet.
65. Contact approach on 128.65.
Approach on 128.65. American 865.
Talking flight monitor. Altitude lock data approach hold. AS attitude hold. Autopilot net. Engine 1 throttle. Engine 2. Engine 3. Engine 4. Heading data heading lock. Indicated airspeed. Latitude data item. Longitude data. Mach data item 0.76. Mach 0.74. 0.72. Missed data item expanded. Mach data item 0.72. 345 knots. Next waypoint. Truck. Distance 32 nautical miles. Bearing 82 degrees 0.70. Missed data item expanded. Mach data item 0.7. 336 knots.
Southwest 11. Contact
Longitude data item minus 100. Mach data item 0. Mach hold data item. Mach speed data item 0.73 unavailable.
Albuquerque Center on 132.35.
Com 1, 132.35. Nav locked. Mach speed data item 0.73 unavailable.
11 is with you.
Mach hold data item. Mach data launch latitude indicate heading engine.
Southwest
Engine 1
11,
autopilot attitude hold ASL out approach hold date altitude lock data item Altitude date item 20,000. Altitude date item 20,000. 2 altitude edit 2 3 0 0 0 AP altitude lock date wide. Engine heading date heading indicate latitude longitude Mach date wide. Mach speed nav lock date wide nav 1 course date nav 2 course spoiler percent true airspeed vertical speed date item 1000. 2 vertical 0 0 0 0 0 2 2,000 feet per minute missed date spoiler nav 1 nav Mach date longitude date item Mach date item 0.7 0 Mach edit 076 missed date item longitude latitude indicated heading lock heading date engine 4 engine 3 engine 2 engine 1 autopilot masters attitude hold date ASL altitude approach hold date altitude lock date item altitude date item 23,000 Lockheed Martin red 21,000 feet
Albuquerque Center, Alpha 614 is with you at 10,000.
Alpha 614, Albuquerque Center, roger. Resume home navigation.
Resume home navigation. Alpha 614.
Southwest 11, contact Albuquerque Center 132.2. See you later.
Albuquerque Center on 132.2.
22,000 feet, com 103, altitude 83, 7, 0, 0, 0, AP altitude 37,000, 1,893 feet per minute. Lockheed Martin.
230.
Southwest 7, Albuquerque Center, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. Southwest 11.
Frontier 2822, clear of traffic. Resume home navigation.
Resume home navigation routine.
23,000 feet.
With this airplane, the 737 MAX 8,
Southwest
Prime.
11, traffic 12 o'clock.
Altitude, okay, ASL, attitude, hold, autopilot, engine 4, heading date item 7. Indicators, latitude date, longitude date, Mach date item 0. Mach hold date, Mach speed date, nav lock date item true collapse, nav 1 course, nav 2 course date, spoiler percent date item, true airspeed date, vertical speed date item 2000. True spoiler nav 2, nav Mach hold, heading date, engine 4, engine 3, engine 2, engine 1. Attitude hold, ASL, approach hold, altitude lock date item 37,000. Lockheed Martin.
I shouldn't have the shenanigans that happened in my last two videos. That 767 really went nuts. And the 777X, it had issues when I switched over to FSX pilot, which was strange because usually I don't have an issue with that airplane.
25,000 feet.
I don't really care for how new version of FSX pilot really kind of doesn't do things the way the old one.
Next waypoint, TMACK, distance 130 nautical miles,
Actually, they're
bearing
saying
82
very-
degrees 15 minutes 10 seconds.
What's weird is I can't figure out where the heck it's saving the aircraft config information at.
At 26,000 feet.
Frontier 2822. Contact Albuquerque Center on 131.4.
Albuquerque Center on 131.4. Frontier 2822.
It's very strange. Because I switched to
27,000 feet.
FSX pilot, and all of a sudden my 777 takes a nosedive.
Mach 0.76. Time en route to destination 1 hours 52 minutes 24 seconds.
Sort of like I thought it would be.
28,000 feet.
Yeah, Monroe does have a slightly short runway for a 737, so I can still get in there, but I'm going to be on the brakes. And for takeoff, for the next video, I will tell you, I'm going to be taking off
29,000 feet.
It's kind of like San Jose, if I remember correctly. The way the noise abatement procedures are at that airport. I think airport that has interesting ones where you have to actually
Southwest 11. Contact Albuquerque
airborne
Center
and up to a certain altitude.
132.35.
30,000 feet.
Center on 132.35.
Com 1, 132.35.
Albuquerque Center.
San Carlos, Arizona, United States. 12.4 nautical miles, 246 degrees.
3024. Flight level 340.
Southwest 11.
In Monroe
Albuquerque
because
Center, roger.
of the runway thing.
Romeo 5483, clear of traffic. Resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation. Romeo 5483.
31,000 feet. $32,000 feet.
Southwest 11. Contact Albuquerque Center 133.905.
Albuquerque Center on 133.905.
Com 1, 133.95.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 11 is with you. Leaving flight level 3264, flight level 340.
33,000 feet.
Southwest 11 Albuquerque Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Southwest 11.
What is going on with me right now is, I have a pretty serious tooth problem. I didn't kick myself
34,000 feet.
or two teeth. But I know one of my bottom teeth in the front is acting like it either has one of the filaments that fell out, which is the most likely situation, or the tooth broke, which is another situation.
35,000 feet.
American 5867, contact Albuquerque Center on 135.9.
Albuquerque
Center on 135.90. American 5867.
$36,000 feet.
So yeah, I have a dentist appointment on the 1st. Yeah, I'm thinking most likely that the filling fell out, since my teeth did not like braces at all. The second time I had them.
Zero feet per minute.
Find out come the 1st.
V. Seatbelt sign off.
And
37,000 feet.
thankfully the dentist I
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you see in case of unexpected turbulence.
will solve, is able to solve my biggest headache. Even when I'm brushing my own teeth sometimes, which is I have a seriously bad scatic reflex. I mean, yeah. And usually what I end up having to do before I go to dental appointment, especially if I'm getting my teeth actually worked on, I
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards.
I've taken promethazine, which
Morenci, Arizona, United States. 17.7 nautical miles, 166 degrees.
keeps the nerves from going completely nuts. I'll be doing that on the 1st. It's like a 9 a.m. appointment. So I need to be up no later than... I need to be out of here no later than 8:15. But actually it's funny because I actually have to take some from the UPS store. It's literally right next to the UPS store. So UPS store opens at 8:30. My next appointment is at 9. That's worse. So that's going to work out nicely, but and then if I'm getting anything like any tooth work done, like fillings or crowns or anything like that, I better take promethazine because I found out that Novocaine will give me one hell of a goddamn migraine. As in like the type that basically I want everybody to just go away and leave me alone type migraine. I can mitigate that somewhat by taking promethazine about an hour and a half before the appointment. It's not perfect, but that's how I usually have to do it. Well, this dentist, they have a medication they can give me before and during the appointment. And they also have IV sedation, which I could see taking advantage of. That is how sensitive my mouth actually is. Yep, okay, I'm gonna have to say that. Well, I'm gonna have to say until I know otherwise, I'm gonna have to think that too.
You're the only one and only. My heart's beating for.
Film calling out with Project 2.
Love thee. Need I say more?
So, I'll know more on the 1st.
Now and ever we'll be together. Of that you can be sure. I love thee. Need I say more?
hold me back a little bit, everyone.
Know just what it is that you're needing to hear me say. The way that I'm feeling is more than mere words can describe.
Reserve, New Mexico, United States. 23.9 nautical miles. 330 degrees. Mountain Standard Time.
All this discussion could never do justice to something so heavenly made. I'd rather tell thee with touches how I feel inside. Let me hold thee. Let me show thee what true love is all about. In these arms of mine, I know you will find you won't do without any more. I love thee forever. Need I say I don't know just what it is that you're needing to hear me say. The way that I'm feeling is more than mere words can describe. All this discussion could never do justice to something so heavenly made. I'd rather tell thee with touches how I feel inside. Let me hold thee. Let me show thee what true love is all about. In these arms of mine, I know you will find you won't do without any more. I love thee forever. Need I say
Next waypoint, TCS. Distance, 41 nautical miles. Bearing, 84 degrees 4 minutes, 55 seconds. Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, United States. 28.0 nautical miles. 104 degrees.
Southwest 11, traffic 10 o'clock, 7 miles. Westbound, American 737 at flight level 350.
Southwest 11.
American 2978, traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles. Eastbound 737 at flight level 370.
American 2978.
Next waypoint, CME, distance, 136 nautical miles, bearing, 80 degrees 16 minutes, 25 seconds.
Southwest 11, contact Albuquerque Center 130.4. We'll see you later.
Albuquerque Center on 130.4.
Com 1, 130.40.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 11 is with you at flight level 370.
Southwest 11, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Elephant Butte, New Mexico, United States, 14.6 nautical miles, 226 degrees.
Don't let people judge you based on how you might appear. That's not the important thing here. It's about the inside and the person that you are. If people leave you for your looks, then that's their loss, 'cause you're a shining star. Shining star. Shining star. You're beautiful just the way you are.
Tularosa, New Mexico, United States. 15.4 nautical miles, 151 degrees. Talking flight, Windows Media Play. Lockheed Martin register. Ruidoso Downs, New Mexico, United States. 13.9 nautical miles, 263 degrees. Next waypoint, dumps. Distance, 199 nautical miles. Bearing, 74 degrees 27 minutes, 18 seconds.
Aeroflot 651, clear of traffic. Resume own navigation.
Resume own navigation. Aeroflot 651.
Roswell, New Mexico, United States. 3.9 nautical miles, 32 degrees. Time en route to destination, 1 hours 21 minutes, 31 seconds.
My dearest, most precious, most adorable, most cherished boy, Angela. Every day, he makes thee feel so special and so loved, and so honored to be your girlfriend.
Southwest 2309, contact Fort Worth Center on 131.3.
Southwest 2309, Fort Worth Center on 131.3.
I never imagined or never could have imagined how far we have come, and I love every single moment we have together. My dearest Angela,
Dexter, New Mexico, United States. 31.4 nautical miles, 236 degrees.
I want to show them. I want to always show them how much I love and adore and cherish them. I want to give my all to them. Makes me feel so bright and happy in ways no one else has ever been able to do.
Southwest 11, contact Fort Worth Center 133.1.
Fort Worth Center on 133.1.
Com1, 133.10.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 11 is with you at flight level 370.
Southwest 11, Fort Worth Center, roger.
Makes me feel very special and honored to be your girlfriend.
Southwest 5070, contact Fort Worth Center on 131.6. Have a good flight.
Fort Worth Center on 131.6, Southwest 5017.
Ask for a more loving, more adoring, more caring girlfriend. Most precious Angela.
Southwest 5070, contact Albuquerque Center on 134.25.
Southwest 5017, Albuquerque Center on 134.25.
Run into your arms. And show them how much I love.
Southwest 11, contact Fort Worth Center 133.2.
Fort Worth Center on 133.2.
Com1, 133.20.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 11 is with you at flight level 370.
Southwest 11, Fort Worth Center, roger.
And I want to I love you so deep, so very, very deep. So deeply that there are no words that will come close to expressing how deeply I love you.
American 3271, contact Fort Worth Center on 131.4. Fort Worth Center on 131.4. American 3271.
So deeply, my dearest Angela.
Fort Worth Center, American 3801 at flight level 350.
American 3801, Fort Worth Center, roger.
And I was wondering, my loveliness, if the would like to go on a date with you. Lovely, my preciousness, my most dearest Angela.
Horton, Texas, United States. 18.8 nautical miles. 46 degrees.
Center, Frontier 2822 at flight level 350.
Aircraft calling Fort Worth Center, say again.
Fort Worth Center, Frontier 2822 is with you at flight level 350.
Frontier 2822, Fort Worth Center, roger.
People judge you based on how you might appear. That's not the important thing here. It's about the inside and the person that you are. If people leave you for for your looks, then that's their loss. Cause
Levelland, Texas, United States. 3.8 nautical miles, 231 degrees, Central Standard Time.
shining star, shining star. You're beautiful just the way you are.
Lorenzo, Texas, United States. 2.5 nautical miles, 142 degrees.
Come here, baby. You know, you drive me up the wall when you come up with all those nasty tricks you pull. Seems like we're making up more than we're making love. But it always seems you got your mind on someone else other than me. Girl, you got to change your crazy ways. You hear me? Say you're leaving on a 7:30 train and that you're headed out to Hollywood. Girl, you've been giving me that nice so many times. It kind of gives that feeling never good. That kind of loving drives a man
Dickens, Texas, United States, 9.8 nautical miles, 183 degrees.
Southwest 11 traffic 10 o'clock, 14 miles, westbound.
Next waypoint,
Southwest
SPS, distance
737
109
at
nautical miles,
flight level
bearing 78 degrees 14
350.
minutes, 8 seconds.
Southwest 11.
Southwest 2255, 14 miles, eastbound 737 at flight level 370.
Southwest 2255.
Time en route to destination, 58 minutes, 20 seconds.
What I'm actually curious about, and I should have kind of looked here, is what actual route I'm actually taking. Because there are a couple different routes from this direction into Monroe. You're going to either come in from the north, from El Dorado in Arkansas. This is kind of northwest of Monroe. Little Rock is north of that. Basically due east from Dallas. You'll fly over Shreveport, Bossier City, Ruston before getting to Monroe, or you can kind of come in from the south. I'm kind of wondering what route I'm taking. Because here's the thing. If I'm going due west at it, I know where the descent should theoretically start. So we shall see what happens.
Paducah, Texas, United States. 16.0 nautical miles, 300 degrees.
Southwest 11, contact Fort Worth Center 131.55.
Fort Worth Center on 131.55.
Com 131.55.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 11 is with you at flight level 370.
Southwest 11, Fort Worth Center, roger.
Vernon, Texas, United States. 13.5 nautical miles, 356 degrees.
United 3545. Contact Fort Worth Center on 134.2.
Fort Worth Center on 134.2. United 3545.
Southwest 11, traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles, southeastbound, United 737 at flight level 350. Southwest 11, United 3990, traffic 10 o'clock, 7 miles, eastbound, 737 at flight level 370.
United 3990.
Southwest 5040, contact Fort Worth Center on 134.05.
Fort Worth Center on 134.05. Southwest 5040.
Next waypoint, Boutique. Distance, 49 nautical miles. Bearing, 127 degrees 6 minutes, 15 seconds.
You're so very special. So very loved. So very cherished. And every day, immensely feel so very honored to be
Falls, Texas, United States. 1.6 nautical miles, 157 degrees.
All Nippon 6133. Clear traffic. Resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation. All Nippon 6133.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 131.05.
Fort Worth Center on 131.05, Asiana 2021.
Bowie, Texas, United States. 7.3 nautical miles. 69 degrees.
Most loving, most charitable, most adorable, most adorable, Angela. I love you. I fucking am in love with you.
Next waypoint, Fuzz. Distance, 51 nautical miles. Bearing, 129 degrees, 7 minutes, 0 seconds. Numlock off.
What is our current airspeed?
Numlock on.
Okay, my friend. Yeah, I don't know what's...
United 2141, clear of traffic. Resume own navigation.
Resume own navigation. United 2141.
Yeah, I mean, I look back all the way to like... Oh, hell. When I had... finally gotten out of the hospital. In Lyme disease. And...
New Fairview, Texas, United States. 0.1 nautical miles, 155 degrees.
Quickly figure out what the heck I was going to do. I mean, hell, I remember when I was in the STEP program in 2004.
Southwest 5040, clear traffic.
Where I actually said
navigation.
I was
Resume
never
home navigation southwest 5040.
I was good with the skills the way I had them from the STEP program. And frankly, I really didn't like the way they were doing things. Well, I'm still sure it'll change that quick. I got out of the hospital beginning of March. I started the adult program in the end of April. Oh hell! Yeah, I started the adult program April 24th of 09. It was really good. I did it for one reason only. I needed my O&M skills to be back up to where they were. The chaos they call the kitchen. Oh boy, that cooking instructor. Never in the kitchen when she needed to be. She was always in the grill room chatting up her husband. And that was always fun. Marilyn, get your butt back in here. We need to find this. I mean, yeah, I had two other students in my cooking class, and we all did it once where we all chased, one of us chased after her, and two of us were like,
Next waypoint, chat, distance, 88 nautical miles, bearing, 89 degrees 11 minutes, 46 seconds.
I remember that one. I definitely remember that one. I remember another time where she totally distracted me. This was during my meal for 40. And one of the big reasons it was supposed to be done by noon. No, both of mine. My meal for 8 and my meal for 40 were done at like 3:15, 3:30. The reason they ran so late? She kept distracting me. Personally, I think the way they need to run, especially the meal for 40, is figure out how to have some of the other students help out. Meal for 8? Okay. That's not too bad. Meal for 40? Yeah. Let me tell you, that was... And the other problem was, especially for my meal for 40, they're supposed to get everyone else out of the kitchen for both of them. They did not do that for me. I was having to contend with everyone else still in the kitchen. For both of them. Oh, that was a lot of fun. And then, for my meal for 40, like I've told these sweetness, if I don't eat when I should, oh yeah, that'll cause a migraine. Well, that happened on the half day that was supposed to be for when my meal for 40 was actually supposed to be done. You get one full day and one half a day. And that half a day, one heck of a migraine up here, and me being me, I didn't do anything about it. It got worse, and thankfully one of the other students was paying attention, who knew about it and stepped in, because
University Park, Texas, United States, 1.7 nautical miles, 202 degrees.
That numbnut of a cooking instructor didn't care one iota. And that's my real problem with, I'm not sure if all the training centers are like this, but I know, I'm going to call it out here. Louisiana Center for the Blind. If you have anything else disability-wise besides being blind, they don't care. And I'm like really glad another student stepped in for me, because there was no way I could have finished it by that point. It got to a point where I had to do something about the migraine. And I got there rapidly. So yeah, I mean, they didn't care. The only person that really cared, there were 3 people there that cared. One was my O&M instructor, who passed away back in 2018 from a heart attack. Derek. He was hot. No, he was hot. I kind of like him that way too. But I still remember my second, third drop routes. I was back in 15 minutes. The third one, he was just leaving from the student. I still can see this like it was yesterday. He was just leaving with the student. I come screaming back. This is how well I know this town. West. I come screaming back. Hi, Derek. I was going by Jordan at the time. Jordan, how the hell did you get back that quick? My response was, where the hell did you drop me off at? Oh, I dropped you off in the cemetery. No one can get out of there that quick. To this day, they do not know how I did it. The second and third drop outs, they don't know how I did either one. Well, here's the trick. Pay attention to where the van goes. And actually, in the cemetery, you can hear the interstate extremely well too. But for both of them, I was stopped off behind Taco Bell for the second one. The van went out to California and made a right turn. Bingo! The third one, the van left the cemetery and made a left turn. Bingo again! That was Alabama, yeah. So yeah, I was pretty much, that was kind of a trick I used. And then the shop instructor, JD, and the other shop instructor, who was there named James. And the other two that really helped me out quite a bit. Those 30. I will tell you, really were the reasons I didn't leave the center and completed the end of the program. Had not been for those 3 people, I am 99% sure I would not have stayed. Because you have to understand about landing fields.
West Tarracone, Texas, United States. 3.6 nautical miles, 305 degrees.
Is that my energy was at basically zero for the following year afterwards. Don't ask. Well, I love going water rafting. And I found out real quick when I was put in charge of a raft that this was funny. That I'm more vigilant than people realize because my raft guide was named Cotton. Yeah, quite little, named Cotton. And we had one rapid. The raft partially capsizes. I'm trying to pull Denise, which was one of the other students, back in. I realized by doing so, the raft was going to completely flip over. I said, well...
Southwest 11, contact Fort Worth Center,
unfortunately, sorry.
132.45.
I'm giving my,
Fort Worth Center,
paddle
132.45.
Com 1, 132.45.
Well,
Fort Worth Center,
they said
Southwest
rescuing it
11
fell
Is
out.
with you at flight level
370.
Southwest 11 Fort Worth Center. Roger.
And 2 rapids later, this ever completely capsizes. And the thing of it was, I didn't remember that I still had my keys, my wallet, my key tips still in my pockets. I didn't lose any of those, thankfully. But what they didn't know is I've been whitewater rafting in much higher rapids. And the highest one was the one where a waterfall was right after the fallout. And yeah, those rapids. And then the rock climbing trip about a month later. Well, the day we got to the Horseshoe Curve Ranch in Arkansas, it was quite muddy and it was stormy. That was fun. But yeah, I didn't think I would have the energy or the stamina to do any rock
Next
climbing.
waypoint, E. Distance, 86 nautical miles. Bearing, 90 degrees 10 minutes, 17 seconds.
Well, I did do some. Not as much as I wanted to, because I knew my energy was not where it was, but yeah. There's more of a case of what can I do? That experience was a lot of fun, but at the same time it drove me up a wall because most instructors really didn't care if you had other disabilities. Which is why I'm kind of completely against that organization at this point. I don't think the executive director, who I do consider a friend, but I don't think she handled it correctly. I don't think the other instructors handled it correctly, except the ones I named previously. And I've seen them treat other people exactly the same. So, it's kind of one of those things where they really need to work on that big time.
Holly Lake Ranch, Texas, United States. 7.3 nautical miles, 196 degrees.
Another thing I have an issue with is
Southwest 11, descend and maintain. Flight level 350.
their
Descend and maintain. Flight level
Windows Media Player Roll 1 playback controls view.
Southwest 11.
Lockheed Martin registered prep for 3D register. V. Seatbelt sign on. Window talking altimeter QNH altitude data item 3 5 0 0. Missed data item expanded. Altitude data item 35,000.
the idea of the orientation and mobility certification for those going through the graduate program at Louisiana Tech. They need to up their game there because people graduating from there with that certification.
Southwest 11.
A lot of them.
Fort Worth Center 135.85.
Let's just say never should have been certified.
135.85.
Com 1 135.85.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 11. Leaving flight level
Not to mention the
364. Flight level 350.
director of that program.
Southwest 11.
Altitude log date altitude data item 35,000.
Descend and maintain. Flight level 240.
2. Altitude data 2 4 0
Descend and maintain.
0
Flight
0.
level
Missed data item expanded. Altitude data item 25,000. 2 4 0 0 0. AP altitude 24,000. Attitude autopilot map engine heading data heading lock indicated air latitude data longitude Mach data items Mach hold Mach speed data nav lock data nav 1 nav 2 spoiler burst true air speed data vertical speed data item minus 1,000 dash 2500 missed data item true air spoil nav 2 nav 1 nav lock data Mach
Completely anti-guide dog.
Mach data item 0.76
And
Lockheed Martin register.
I still remember it. I'm boarded the NFB getting to some hot water on this one, so did Louisiana Tech. Especially
35,000
Louisiana
feet.
Center for the Blind. Because, well, you can't have, if you have a guide dog, you can't do this program. Oh, talk about ADA violation. And I knew it. One of the attorneys I talked to knew it.
34,000 feet.
And it basically, and yeah, I did file a complaint against both.
In a few moments, our lovely flight attendants will
Minus
be starting our
2,516 feet.
service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium
Louisiana
drinks are
Tech
available for a
and
small
NFB
charge. Please note we
because of
only
that.
accept credit cards.
That's a bit late, guys.
33,000 feet.
I was like, this ain't gonna fly. But yeah. And then, well, there's other stories I want to talk about, but I'll do that in the next
Southwest
video.
11. Contact Fort Worth Center 130.3.
Well, everyone, we started
32,000
our
feet.
descent into
Fort Worth Center on
Monroe,
130.3.
Louisiana.
Com 1 100. Time and route to destination 15 minutes, 58 seconds.
We should be on the ground
Leaving flight level
in about 15 minutes or so.
Flight level 240.
Southwest 11, Fort Worth Center, roger.
And the weather is
31,000 feet.
looking like we're looking at mostly clear skies right now. And
30,000 feet.
shouldn't have too much in the way of wind, so this should be a relatively smooth landing. So, I will be back once we have landed and are parked at the gate. Hope everyone enjoys the remainder of this flight.
$29,000 feet. $28,000 feet. Talking flight. Longitude data item Mach date item 0.76. Jefferson, Texas, United States. Dot. 7-4. Missed date item expanded. Mach date item 0.74. 302 knots.
Southwest 11, contact Fort Worth Center
Lockheed Martin.
135.55. We'll see you later.
Fort Worth Center.
27,000 feet.
135.55.
Talking. 0. Mach edit 0.65. Missed date item launch. Lat indicated heading. Engine 3 throttle.
Leaving flight level.
Engine 1 throttle. Autopilot map attitude hold. ASL out approach hold date altitude locked altitude date item 24,000.
Southwest 11, Fort Worth Center. Roger. Descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain flight level 190.
19000. Missed date item expanded. Altitude date item 19,000. AP altitude 19,000 feet. Total fuel, 10,461.3 pounds. 1,561.6 gallons. Total fuel flow, 1,149. $25,000 feet. Mach 0.68. $24,000 feet. $23,000 feet. $22,000 feet. $21,000 feet. $20,000 feet.
Air Hong Kong 7271, clear of traffic.
Next waypoint, stage, distance, 41 nautical miles, bearing 93 degrees 5 minutes, 51 seconds. Zero feet per minute. $19,000 feet.
Southwest 11, contact Fort Worth Center 128.2.
Fort Worth Center. on 128.2.
Benton, Louisiana. United primary altimeter Q. Altimeter in. Airspeed hold data item fall. Airspeed data item 270.
11 is with you at
Airspeed
flight
space true.
level
Missed data item expanded.
190.
Airspeed hold altimeter inch.
Southwest.
Altitude lock date. Approach hold data item ASL altitude data item 19,000. Approach hold altitude. Altitude data item 19. Altimeter Q and H. Altimeter inches data item. Airspeed hold data item. Airspeed data item 313. 270. Missed data item expanded. Airspeed data item 270. 2. Airspeed hold data item true collapsed. Altimeter inches data item 29. Altimeter Q. Altitude data item 19,000. Lockheed Martin red. 308 knots indicated. Time en route to destination, 11 minutes, 42 seconds. Next waypoint, stage, distance, 23 nautical miles, bearing, 93 degrees 3 minutes, 36 seconds.
1426, contact Fort Worth Center on 130.2.
Fort Worth Center on 130.2. United 1426.
Southwest 11, send and maintain 1,000.
Primary tabs tab, primary tabs, altitude, data item 19,000, 1. Altitude, data 11, 0, 0, 0, missed data item, altitude, data item 11,000. Engine 4, cutting lock, indicate, latitude date, Mach date, Mach hold, Mach speed, nav update, nav 1 call, nav 2 call, spoiler percent. True airspeed data item, vertical speed data item minus 1,000, dash, verticals 2, 5, 0, 0, missed date. Spoiler, nav 2, nav 1, nav lock, Mach date, longitude, latitude, indicate, cutting lock date, cutting data item 90, engine 4 throttle, engine 3, engine 2 throttle, engine 1 throttle percent, data item 2 knot, autopilot mask, attitude hold data, ASL altitude, approach hold date, altitude, altimeter Q and A, altimeter inches data item, airspeed hold data item true collapsed, airspeed data item 270, Lockheed Martin, 18,000 feet, B, altimeter 1,016, 30 inches dot.
Altimeter check.
$17,000 feet. Numlock off. Auto brake position 1. Auto brake position 2. B. Question. Spoilers armed. Numlock on. 16,000 feet. $15,000 feet.
Southwest 5287, contact Fort Worth Center on 131.0. We'll see you later.
Fort Worth Center on 131.0, Southwest 5287.
$14,000 feet. Next waypoint, KMLU, distance, 55 nautical miles, bearing, 103 degrees 9 minutes, 55 seconds. Homer, Louisiana, United States, 4.1 nautical miles, 16 degrees. $13,000 feet. $12,529 feet. Talking. Primary tabs tab AGL altitude date. Airspeed data item 202. 40. Missed data item expanded. Airspeed altimeter inch. Altimeter QNH data item. Altitude data item 11,000. Lockheed Martin 12,000 feet.
1,000 to go.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 11. Needs to leave the frequency to get weather.
Southwest 11. Report back up within 4 minutes.
Com 1, 125.05. 0 feet per minute.
Mike Lima, uniform, local ATIS information. India, winds calm, visibility 10, measured ceiling 1,700, overcast, temperature 20, dew point 18, altimeter
11,000 feet.
3003. Landing and departing, runway 4, advise approach, you have information. India.
Com 1, 128.20.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 11. Back up.
Southwest 11. Roger, thank you. Air Hong Kong 72, 71. Clear of traffic. Zoom on navigation.
B. Altimeter 1017. 30.02 inches watt. Talking flight monitor. Altimeter QNH. Altimeter inches data item 30.02. 3. Alt 0. 0.03. Missed data item expanded. Altimeter inches data item 30.03. Altimeter Q. Altitude data. Lockheed Martin Reg.
Southwest 11. Contact.
Arcadia, Louisiana, United States. 9.6 nautical miles. 219 degrees.
Approach on 126.9.
Talking flight mod.
Approach Southwest 11 is with you at 1,000 with India.
Southwest 11, approach. Expect vectors to the runway 4.
Runway 4, Southwest 11.
Lockheed Martin.
Southwest 11, fly heading 100. Descend and maintain 7,000.
7. Out 0. AP altitude. Approach hold AM. Attitude hold date. Autopilot master switch. Engine 1 throttle. Engine 2. Engine 3 throttle. Engine 4. Heading data item. 1. 0. Missed data. Heading lock data space. True selected. Missed data. Heading data item. Lockheed Martin.
About to cross 10,000.
Landing on. $10,000 feet.
We have begun our final descent into Louisiana. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related
1017, 30.03 inches wide. 242 knots indicated.
Delta 36.
Ruston, Louisiana,
is
United
with you,
States.
leaving
7.4 nautical miles, 200 degrees.
5000.
Delta 3686. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000. Fly heading 075.
Climb and maintain 15,000. Fly heading 075. Delta 3686.
If I were to live anywhere in Louisiana, that'd be it.
9,000 feet.
I'm not big on small towns. Matter of fact, I really don't like small towns, but I'll tell you, Ruston would be the exception.
To go.
8,000 feet. Zero feet per minute.
Delta 3686. Contact Memphis Center on 131.2.
Memphis Center on 131.2.
7,000 feet.
Delta 3686.
Southwest 11. Fly heading 220.
Heading
Primary top stop. Heading day to item. Heading day to item 12. Heading heading 2. Heading 220. Lockheed Martin.
Southwest 11. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and
Talking flight monitor. Primary tabs tab. Heading day to engine auto attitude hold. ASL altitude day to item 7010 unavailable. Approach hold day to altitude lock day altitude day to item 7007. Altitude 7000. Missed day to item expanded. Altitude. FS panel dialog rate. System sub. Autopilot main pan. Space. Checked.
Autopilot on.
Menu button. Space. Context. Space. View. Range. Avid. Drop. Erase. Safe. Near you. All air.
Southwest 11.
Fly
Descend
direction
and maintain
submenu. Fly speed submenu
3,000.
F.
Fly heading 135.
Fly altitude submenu. 5005. FS panel space. Press. View. Range. Avid. Drop. Erase. Safe.
Southwest.
Circle left here
Climb
submenu
rate
C.
set to
Flight
minus
F. FS panel down space.
1,500
Press. Say
feet per
subdue.
minute.
Erase all. Save. Near all air. Circle. Fly direct. Fly speed. Submit. Fly speed menu. Take off. 240 km. FS
Speed
panel.
adjusted to
File submenu.
240 knots. Takeoff speed.
Edit blank. Edit select. Edit selected 107. Edit selected minus 1,500. Heading 100. 0,051 dash 1 0. Edit selected 5,000 blank 0 0 0 5 3. Edit selected minus 1,000 6,000 feet. Edit selected 100 blank 0 set 1 1. Heading 130. Edit selected minus 1,000. Lockheed Martin registered Prepper 3D registered V4. R. Auto throttle off. Airspeed hold off. Talking flight monitor. Lockheed Martin registered Prepper 3D registered. Autopilot main panel. Edit selected 130. Edit selected minus 1,000. Lockheed Martin Heading 126. Heading 122. FS panel space. Context menu. Say sub view mode submit range ab drop to save. Circle right fly direct fly speed sub fly north and easty.
Heading set to a magnetic
File
heading
submenu
of
off plus
90 degrees.
Autopilot main blank 0 0 0 1 dash space dash
Southwest 11. I
One.
say again. Fly
Zero,
heading
zero,
135.
5,000 feet.
Fly heading 135.
Edit selected 90
Southwest
blank
11.
90 up 9 space 135. Edit selected minus 1,000 heading 135. Lockheed Martin registered Prepper 3D Heading 120. 4,611 feet. Heading 123. Heading 129.
$1,000 to go.
Southwest 11. Approach 6 miles. From the marker, fly heading
4,000 feet.
070. Maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared.
FS panel dialog space.
Runway
Press.
4.
Set out.
Approach.
Fly air. Fly heli plane.
Fly
And DB sub. For submenu. Near runway submenu N. Near air. KMLU. Monroe REG. FS panel dialog range mode. Menu button.
KMLU
Space.
selected.
Con fly I. Fly I. Fly air. Fly right. Fly left. Helicopter. Plane submenu. Left 20 and DB submenu. For submenu. Runway to target. KMLU 0445 degrees.
3,000.
FS panel dot space. Context menu. Set out and fly the near. Take me to finals. Fly eyes approach Franco heading to. Fly eyes on landing. KM. Ultra short view. Fly eyes. Fly top channel. Fly eyes on landing. Fly eyes on landing. Normal N. FS panel dialog range mode. Menu button.
KMLU 04 selected.
Lockheed Martin registered.
Approach entry KMLU 04 selected, sir. NAV on.
Next waypoint, KMLU. Distance, 10 nautical miles. Bearing, 59 degrees 2 minutes, 16. Heading, 314. FS panel space. Contact, say sub. Nothing at D. Distance.
10
FS panel.
miles.
Space. Say submit. Nothing N.
Okay, I'll shut up,
Lockheed Martin.
sir.
FS panel space. Press. Say submit. D. Say menu. Distance repeat. FS panel dialog range mode. Menu
9.1
button.
miles.
Lockheed Martin register.
8.8 miles.
FS panel space. Press. Say submit. Nothing N. FS panel.
Okay,
Lockheed Martin register.
I'll shut up, sir.
Vaucanville, Louisiana, United States. 9.2 nautical miles, 63 degrees.
Approach, American 3166 is with you at 3,500 with India.
American 3166, approach. Expect vectors to the runway 4.
Runway 4, American 3166.
ILS
Flaps
entry
one, flaps one.
KMLU04 selected, sir.
Approach November 8888 is with you at 5,000 with India.
November 88888, approach. Expect vectors to the runway 4.
Runway 4, November 88888.
Numlock off. $155 knots indicated. Next waypoint, KMLU. Distance, 19 nautical miles. Bearing, 58 degrees, 7 minutes, 5 seconds. F is panel dial space. Pressed. Say submit. Nothing N. D.
6.9 miles.
F is panel dial.
6.9 miles.
Space. Pressed. Nothing N. F is panel. Lockheed
Okay,
Martin register.
I'll shut up, sir.
November 88889, contact tower on 118.9er.
Tower on 118.9er, November 88889.
American 3166, contact tower on 118.9er.
Tower on 118.9er, American 3166.
Target KMLU04 selected. Turning into ILS.
Localizer alive. Glide slope alive.
ILS
Flaps two.
established. Sir.
Bourconville, Louisiana,
Gear
United
down.
States. 6.4 nautical miles. 21
Flaps
degrees.
2.
Gear down. Dot.
Landing lights on.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 3.
Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Flaps 4. Flaps 4. Flaps 4. Flaps 5. Flaps 5. .3,000 feet.
Keep it standard. We're
Flaps
dangerously
5.
close
Flaps
to
6.
stalling.
Flaps 6. Flaps 6. Flaps 7. Flaps 7. Flaps 7. Flaps 7. Flaps 9. Flaps 10. 168 knots indicated. 2,000 feet. Minus
Flaps
3,455 feet per minute. Flaps 10. Flaps 11. Flaps 11. Flaps 11. Flaps 12. Flaps 12. Flaps 13. Flaps 14. Flaps 15.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
Sir.
Pull up.
F is pants space. Context menu. Execute Mr. Pro.
Don't
F is
sink.
panel
Okay,
dialog
sir.
range mode. Menu
Mr.
button.
Pro.
Landing.
Don't sink.
Flaps 14. Flaps 14.
Heading
Flaps
don't
13.
sink. Magnetic
Flaps 13.
heading of
Flaps 13.
45
Flaps
degrees.
12. Flaps 8. Flaps 8.
500,
Flaps 8. Flaps 8.
259.
Flaps 7. Flaps 6. Flaps 3. Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Altitude
Flaps 2.
set to
Flaps 0.
3,579 feet.
November 777.
Space. Press. Context. Fly.
Flight
Fly.
rate
Fly. 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 Fly.
1,500
Helicopters.
feet per minute.
Plane submit. NDB submenu. View runway submenu. Airport submenu. KMLU. Monroe REG.
Flaps are up.
Space. Pre-con. Set up. Flight. Fly. 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 Fly start. Fly air. Fly right. Fly left. Fly curl. Helicopter. Plane submenu. NDB submenu.
NAV on.
Runway to target airport. KMLU 0440. F is pad
Target
space. Set out. Fly.
KMLU 04 selected.
Fly couch change. Fly traffic pattern auto land. Fly GP. Fly GPS auto land. KMLU 04 menu. Ultra short U. Short S. F is panel
Runway.
dialog range mode. Menu. Lockheed Martin registered.
KMLU 04 selected. Sir.
Landing on.
Switching to true heading display for the approach. Sir.
Well, that did not work.
3,000 feet. Numlock on.
Southwest 11, contact tower 118.9er.
Tower on 118.9er.
Com 1. 118.90.
Not exactly sure what the hell happened
Southwest
there.
11.5 mile. Final runway 4.
Southwest 11, tower, runway 4, winds calm.
Roger. Southwest 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to update the airport data, I think. Make sure I've got more up-to-date nav data. But yeah, that was off. That was very strange for this airplane. I should not have stalled at 168 knots.
Numlock off. B. Altimeter. 1017. 30.03 inches. Dot. Next waypoint. KMLU. Distance. 9 nautical miles. Bearing. 32 degrees 1 minute. 51 seconds.
To go.
F is paneled up space. Pressed. Say sub. Nothing on D. Distance repeated. F is panel dialog range mode.
miles.
Menu button.
2.7 miles.
4,000 feet.
$1.8 miles.
Space. Say sub. Nothing on. F is
Okay.
Lockheed
I'll
Martin.
shut up.
Tower,
Sir.
November 77778 miles final, runway 4.
November 77777, tower, winds calm.
Roger, November 77777.
Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Numlock on. Numlock off. 162 knots indicated. Bourconville, Louisiana, United States, 1.9 nautical miles, 45 degrees. Next waypoint, KMLU, distance, 9 nautical miles, bearing, 63 degrees 3 minutes, 29 seconds. Next waypoint, KMLU, distance, 9 nautical miles, bearing, 61 degrees 3 minutes, 14 seconds. Heading, 124.
Flaps 3.
November
Flaps 4,
7,
flaps 5,
7,
flaps 5,
7,
flaps 5.
Contact departure.
Landing
Gear
lights
down.
on.
Departure.
Flaps 5. Flaps 8, flaps 8, flaps 9, 3,000 feet, flaps 9, flaps 9, flaps 9, flaps 10,
2,500.
flaps 10,
Glide slope alive.
flaps 10,
Glide slope
flaps 12,
captured.
flaps 12, flaps 12, flaps 12, flaps 12, flaps 13, flaps 13, flaps 13, flap question, spoilers retracted, question, spoilers armed. Flaps 17, flaps 17, flaps 17, flaps 18, flaps 18, flaps 18, flaps 19, flaps 22, flaps 22,
Positive climb.
flaps 23, flaps 23, flaps 24, flaps 24, flaps 24, flaps 25, flaps 25, flaps 27, flaps 27, flaps 28, flaps 28,
Localizer alive.
flaps 28, flaps 29, flaps 30, flaps 30, flaps 32, flaps 32, flaps 32, flaps 34, flaps 35, flaps 36, flaps 37, flaps 37, flaps 40. Minus 1,339 feet per minute. Auto brake position 1. 139 knots indicated. Minus 1,184 feet per minute. 1999 feet. 2,047 feet ASL.
Out of
2,000
marker.
feet.
Hope we're at the correct altitude.
Next waypoint, KMLU. Distance, 5 nautical miles. Bearing, 45 degrees 1 minute, 57 seconds.
Southwest 11, runway 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, Southwest 11.
Too
1,000
high,
feet.
too high.
1,000 feet.
Approaching. 0, 4.
Five
500 feet.
400. 300.
Minimums.
200. 100.
100
50. 40. 30.
50.
20. 10.
Spoilers deployed. 3 miles.
132 knots.
Ground spoilers deployed.
119
Brakes
knots.
active. 60 knots.
108 knots. 96 knots. 86 knots. 75 knots. 65 knots. 56 knots. 47 knots. 39 knots.
Southwest
Auto brake off.
11, turn off at the next high
33
speed
knots.
hold. Contact ground 121.9.
31 knots.
When runway
Flaps
is
40,
clear.
flaps 40, flaps 39, flaps 39, flaps 39, flaps 38, flaps 34,
27 knots.
flaps 34, flaps 34, flaps 33, flaps 33,
25
flaps 33, flaps 32, flaps 31,
23
flaps 29,
knots.
flaps 28, flaps 28, flaps 24,
21
flaps
knots.
24, flaps 23, flaps 23, flaps
19
23,
knots.
flaps 23, flaps 22, Lakeshore, Louisiana,
18 knots.
United States, 1.3 nautical miles, H, Katohit off,
16 knots.
flaps 13, flaps 12, flaps 12, flaps
15
12,
knots.
flaps 8, flaps 8,
13 knots.
flaps 7, com 1 capital H, dot, flaps 7,
11 knots.
flaps 8, flaps 9, flaps 9, flaps 10, flaps 10,
Southwest 11. Ground. Taxi to
parking brake
the
on,
ramp.
spoilers retracted,
Taxi to
flaps 12,
Roger. Southwest.
flaps 13, flaps 14, numlock on, flaps
Switching
15,
back to magnetic
talking flight,
headings.
Windows media player, ideal flight professional row 1 column 4,
Heading set to a
Ideal flight
magnetic heading of 45
context
degrees.
menu, exit, simulator med, flaps 6, flight
Good
assistance,
landing.
flaps 6,
Let
ideal
us
flight
bring the
professional,
crowd to the
header,
ramp.
landing gear down,
Sir.
locked, landing gear up, retracted, landing, set autopilot items, flight level, verdict, nav 1 free, nav 2 frequency, obs, flight head ADF, Carlsman's, maintains, select, allow play, move to location. Combo box KMLU, gate G4, gate small collapse, KMLU, gate G5, gate small, KMLU, gate G6, gate small, KMLU, gate G7, gate small, KMLU, gate G8, gate small, KMLU, gate G9, gate small, KMLU, gate G10, gate small, KMLU, gate G11, gate small, KMLU, parking 1, ramp GA small, KMLU, parking 2, ramp GA medium, KMLU, parking 3, ramp GA medium, KMLU, parking 4, ramp GA small, KMLU, parking 5, ramp GA small, KMLU, parking 6, ramp GA small, KMLU, parking 7, ramp GA small, KMLU, parking 8, ramp GA small, KMLU, parking 9, fuel, KMLU, parking 10, ramp GA large. Set hotkeys, set hot voice settings, OK button dot. Ideal flight, move to Lockheed Martin registered Prepper 3D registered V4, numlock off. Landing on. Landing off.
Taxi lights off.
APU starting.
Taxi lights off.
Affirmative. Taxi.
Taxi
Lights
off.
turned off.
Strobe lights off.
Turn off. Lights selected off.
Strobe lights off.
APU at 100%.
Yeah. Turn off. Lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Okay. Strobe. Lights
APU generator
off.
active. Strobe off. Number 1 ignition off. Number 2 ignition off. V.
Beacon light
Seatbelt
off.
sign off.
Beacon. Lights switched off.
Beacon off. Recognition E. Door 1 open. Numlock on.
Well, everyone, welcome to Monroe, Louisiana.
Number 1 generator off. Number 2 generator off.
That was definitely interesting. I've never had this plane go crazy like that. Next flight, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to start the approach and landing phase from 10,000 feet. And see what happens.
Numlock off. V. No smoking sign off.
Navigation lights off.
Navigation. Lights
Navigation off.
Avionics off.
Avionics.
Avionics master
disarmed.
off. APU generator. APU shutting down.
Battery off.
Sure.
Battery master off.
Selected off.
Numlock on.
Until next time, everyone. Happy flying. And my dearest, most precious
APU shut down.
Angela, I love thee so very, very deeply. And I'm so deeply in love with thee.